shelf dog out doing another Tesla full self-driving demonstration. This is drive number 4, I think, but I'm a dog, so I don't really count so good. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Without further ado, let's hit that nifty little button right there. Oh, and by the way, of course, we're recording this show. I know the live stream sucks, but we do what we can do. All right, we are starting from a parking lot. That's all gravel, by the way. Getting here full self-driving, parked itself just fine, which was slick. So you might be asking, why am I live streaming this from my phone? Well, holding a GoPro upside down doesn't work for YouTube. GoPro cannot invert the video as it's live streaming, which is so dumb. Tease the shit out of me. Okay, so this intersection is slightly tricky. Not totally blind, but yeah, there's that kind of like jerky behavior that people report with 14. We're heading down to a favorite coffee shop in Golden called Humble House Cafe. Back up my seat a little bit. If you're in the chat, I'm not going to be able to see it. This is really kind of a janky way to do a live stream. We do our best. I'm using my phone right now. At the same time, I'm recording with both the cameras. Trying to find a comfortable place to put my arms. A huge improvement. Like, let me start with saying that I don't know how full self-driving 13.2 could really get much better. I mean, it's damn near perfect. It's incredible. Unfortunately, I don't have video for all of it, but I am closing in fast on 8,000 miles of FSD engagement without a single intervention. Like, it's never done anything in all that time that warrants me telling it to stop. All the disengagements I have had have really been to do with, oh, I want to stop there. Like, I don't feel like plugging in a destination on the navigation. That doesn't count. We only count when it actually screws up and puts life and property in danger, which it doesn't do. Anyway, the point is, where 14 has, for routine driving, like from in between points A and B, that was already nailed. But 14 has gotten better in the sense that it is proved to be more, the way I've described it is confident.
There's still a little bit of jerkiness. I mean, that's easy. Or sorry, Tesla AI team. It's not easy to solve, but it is solvable. If I understand correctly, it's a completely new model, trained from scratch on a lot more data. So there's going to be time to like tune that model, tune the parameters, put whatever like imperative guardrails are needed, whatever. So I'm not the least bit worried. 14.2 is going to be mind-blowing. But we're on 14.1.3 at the moment. Yeah. That little fascist up there, this guy notices that I'm holding a device. So I'm going to have to wiggle the steering wheel for this, which sucks. Oh, hands-free went back on. That's good. I'm kind of like holding the phone at my chin. We have an absolutely beautiful sunrise coming up over Denver this morning. I mean, look at that. It's glorious. We get those a lot up here on the Mesa. So the YouTube app doesn't let me set which lens I'm recording from, or at least I haven't figured out how. So like I think we're using the lens on the phone, which kind of sucks. So you don't really have like much perspective. But again, we're recording this and we're going to do a proper full self-dog video later on. I like this way better. So I've changed the route just to explain. This way goes through a neighborhood, and I think it's actually a little bit trickier of a demonstration to make than the main roads, which are pretty basic and wide open. Ford Street it's not too narrow in places, but it does have lots of sidewalk furniture. We're more likely to encounter pedestrians there. That's something else that I've been really impressed with is 13.2 always noticed and respected pedestrians, but what it would do, it would get all the way up to the intersection, to the crosswalk, pretty close. And I think that pedestrians were confused about whether or not the car was letting them pass. But what I've noticed here is that it spots them and reacts much sooner. So it gives them a wide berth so they feel confident that they can enter the crosswalk. As always, I just want to take this moment to give my sincere, heartfelt thanks to Real Derp O'Dowd. Sorry, that's not his name. Real Derp O'Dork. Real Derp O'Dork. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. He's a hoot. Want to thank him for giving me the inspiration to document the shit out of full self-driving. I appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. He said the other day that he spends $1 million a year helping to promote full self-driving. He does very effectively. Because every time he posts something on X, he just attracts the ire of millions of people. Okay, not millions. Tons of people. And if he truly is spending that kind of money, like, I mean, it goes into the pockets of X. So, real Derp O'Dowd, keep on keeping on. Okay, that was great. I was wondering a little bit if it was going to try to sneak in between those cars, but it didn't. I'm glad for that. On Hurry or Mad Max mode, I'm guessing it might have, but we're just driving on standard. Oh, that's a great improvement. Nice. Yeah. So this vision only system is able to identify the shape of those traffic bumps, or those speed bumps, whatever you call them, wherever you're from. Once again, it's an axe that I've been grinding for as long as I've been, advocating for FSD, is that you don't need LiDAR. It's absolutely not necessary for vehicle autonomy. It just simply isn't. It doesn't solve any problem that isn't solved by vision, and it introduces a myriad additional problems that are very difficult to solve. Oh, that's a great song. I hope YouTube doesn't give me a strike for... Oh, look at that.
do you think about that little brown one? I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna poop in here.